All
Jordy.
right.
Jordy. Hey guys, what's up? Bitcoin Brandon here. I am with a good friend, fellow pack stacker, Jordy. How are you, dude?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm glad that we could find some time to talk about Bitcoin trading cards. You've got the art behind you. I think you're wearing some swag.
I am, yep.
The Asanoa is represented very well. You've got that color scheme behind you with the art. It looks really good.
Yeah, it sort of just works in the color scheme here. It works great.
Is this a man cave, a family room? What are we sitting in?
So this is just the living room basement area.
Okay.
I actually got my man cave out in my garage, so
Oh,
it's got a little bit of mixed swag, a little bit of Bitcoin, some sports, and some other stuff. But this is kind of my Bitcoin hideout
your hideout,
basement
your hangout. Sweet.
hangout. Yeah.
Okay. So got we get to spend some time with you and talk about what's going on with you. Real quick, this is a timely thing. I just wanted to mention that this is an exciting time in Bitcoin, and these are Bitcoin trading cards. So the exciting news of the new presidency is bringing a lot of things happening with the United States presidency is happening, making a lot of different changes with Bitcoin. I know that there's been talk about a Bitcoin strategic reserve, and that's exciting. Um, it's just, some people may think it's not exciting and they don't want it. I don't know. I think all Bitcoin news is cool and exciting and good for us. So um, let's get started. You've been a pack stacker for how long now? How long? When did you get into it?
Since about June of 2023 is when I joined the group and got into it.
Nice, nice. And then what got you into it? Was it a social media or a conference or?
So it was actually my neighbor and good friend who lives across the street from me. He's been big into Bitcoin. He's been in it for many years since it was like 500 a coin. So
Yeah.
he's way into it. He actually just showed me a scarcity, and he showed me a sealed box of Series One, and he just showed me kind of the value, and then he's like, check out all these other cards, these Bitcoin trading cards. Have you ever heard of these before? And I'm like, no, I haven't. And I sort of just had this light bulb moment, and I'm like, what? There's Bitcoin trading cards?
Yeah.
And I just sort of dove in uh, everything, and here I am,
Sweet.
whatever, a year and a half or so later, and build my collection. So that's
That's
how I
exciting.
kind of got started through a friend. Yeah.
That I think that's a really cool story. I haven't asked other people, but it's good to hear how people get into it and kind of what gave them the bug. So, were you already? I think you were already into trading cards. Is that right?
Yeah, I've been into trading cards for ever since I was little, really. I've been into Magic the Gathering cards, sports cards. I've always collected almost everything, not even just cards too, like Pogs, collectibles, everything. I'm a big nerd, yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Um, a lot. I feel like the Telegram community, the Telegram group, is made up a lot of mostly Bitcoiners that fell into trading cards. I did a little bit of trading cards when I was younger, and man, I loved Bitcoin. Found the trading cards, and so yeah, it's a really cool nexus.
Yeah.
So tell me, I know that you've been active, you've been doing trades. What's the latest? What's going on?
Yeah, so kind of my primary goal has been collecting Series One, and I'm trying to get a high graded set of Series One. So that's my and we're almost there, kind of to where I want to be. And I recently just did a deal with Crain. I got a PSA 10 out of Meister. It's only a pop two, so I think me and Crain have the only ones now after I just completed the deal with him. Should be here in the mail in a couple of days, and then that'll give me it's my last PSA 10 I need for the series
Wow.
one out of 100 cards. So pretty exciting. It's the last big piece I need where I can then focus more on the commons and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You are one of a very select few members that have made it that far. Obviously. So congratulations on that. That's super
Yeah.
exciting. I know that you've um, created a Bitcoin trading cards face group. So tell me about that and what's the status there?
Yeah, so just launched a week or so ago the Facebook group for Bitcoin trading cards community and marketplace. So it's just going to be a little bit of everything. Somewhere community members can come, join, discuss, share, buy, sell, trade, and then hopefully we get into some breaks and whatnot later, and with S3 and whatnot, and get the community more involved. So it's just another outlet for the group to expand and grow. Facebook's a big space to expand in, so hopefully we can bring in some new members and kind of show the world what Bitcoin trading cards has to offer.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. The Telegram group is great, but each one of these different platforms offers something different. And not everybody is on everything. Not everybody wants to download or jump onto a new social media, but um, I do see there's a huge population of collectors on Facebook. So that's exciting
Yep.
to maybe tap into more of the hobby there and bring them over into our group. So thank
Yeah, and
you.
actually to expand on that too, we're doing some giveaways. So like every 50th member, and we're just going to keep ramping up the amount of cards and packs and whatever else and swag that we can offer to try and get people more involved. So
Exciting.
yeah,
Exciting. I think more swag, more giveaways, more duck races are it's fun. It kind of
yeah.
keeps it interesting and fun. So I know that you talked to me earlier about your PSA graded packs, and you have something special coming with that. Tell us about that.
I do. So I'm actually getting it. There's a company called Show Your Slabs. My brother has a couple of them made up from this company. It's basically a big an acrylic wall display with a label on top. You can get it with or without the label. That'll look like a giant PSA label, and then you can display all of your they'll custom make them for packs, or you can do just graded cards, and you can just insert them however you want, and it'll be a big acrylic wall display. So I have series 1 and 2. I finally have it all back in order. All 12 of the series 1 and 2 packs graded PSA, and I'm going to put those into acrylic wall display. I have that on order, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so I'll have that made up. And I'll try and flip my camera around. It's probably not going to look just right on the front view here, but how they'd be laid out in that display.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see
Wow.
the collection there. I don't know if how that's showing up,
No, it's
but
so good. That's gonna be big though. That's gonna be large.
yeah, it'll be a good size, and that'll be another piece for the wall, and it'll nicely display all the packs. So it's kind of cool to have one of each pack graded.
Yeah, and you said that's a custom thing going on there.
Yeah, on the site they have a bunch of kind of pre-made more common ones, but since these kind of just show on here,
Yeah.
so since these newest PSA for the last, I think, a year or so, they're like bigger and thicker now than your normal size. So but they will custom cut them and custom make them for the big pack
Nice.
slabs now, which is cool.
Nice. That's exciting. Very
Yeah.
cool. So thanks for showing that. Man, S3 is right around the corner. Um, Supposed to be receiving inventory. Aladdin's supposed to be picking up Series 3 inventory next week. He's going to be doing some QC. He's going to be double checking everything and then just start getting into the shipping. So that's going to be exciting. We've gotten a checklist out there. We've got a card map out there. I've kind of gone over those a little bit, but I'm excited to share that we've got an S3 card guide that we are building out. This is going to be a booklet style that's going to share and show off the different foils that are available in there. So without further ado, let me share some of those sneak peeks here. Let me get this sharing
Awesome.
going here. Window, and let's do this guy. Share. See how that pops up. Cool. So rares. So here it is. I think some of these may have been teased out before, but I know that some of them haven't. So these cards are out of 1,000. We've got just the 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. Fiat currency, CBDC, Canadian dollar, and And the papier mark, I might be saying that wrong. I think they.
Canadian dollar. That's right up my alley.
Yeah, it's right up
It's the
your
first time
alley.
I've seen that card too.
Who is this
That's
guy on
awesome.
the Canadian dollar? Who is that? Do you know who that is?
Yeah,
Is a
he's
former
trying to look
president or
in on there.
something?
You know what? I'm not even sure. I probably
Yeah.
know more about American history than Canadian
Oh,
history, to be honest.
so Canadian dollar has claimed a spot on the fiat cards. It's just the fiat category, and we got the C. Man, I can never say it right. CBDC. It is a. Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't want to mess it up too much, but um, where is that window? I just might be messing it up, but there it is. So does this zoom in? If I go, whoop, whoop, there we go. So CBDC, man, there's a lot going on in this picture. Chains, locks, skeletons, keys. This guy's got like a two-face, half live, half dead. You got some creature eyes up here in the background.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. We've got a new take on the fiat currency card. We've got the U.S. dollar, the ship with the Capitol building running into the debt iceberg, and of course you've got the Bitcoin life raft there in the corner. The papier mark is just a representation of that fiat currency. I'll have to do my homework. I don't know much more about it. And then, of course, you've got card number 126, the Canadian dollar. So that's cool. And
Yeah, and I see there's a little orange pillow on the card too, which is kind of
yes,
a cool touch.
yes. So all Series 3 foils will have that moving forward, except for a special rare select category. So I was just going to do the rares, but I think I need to lead into the next page of ultra rares. These are 500s out of 500s. So we have a couple familiar cards. We've got the Bitcoin mining. Again, these all have that orange pill in the corner. And
Wow,
yeah,
that Bitcoin mining card looks incredible.
yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be El Salvador, but it's pretty sweet looking. Using that
Very, very cool.
geothermal energy to create the physical Bitcoins there. It's cool. And then you mentioned this one earlier. This is the private key versus public key.
Yeah,
This,
yeah. What a piece. Look at the detail on that card.
yeah,
It's
he's a monster. This guy, you don't want to
yeah,
mess around with him. So a lot of symbolism going on in here, and I'm only going to be able to touch on just a few things because, you know, I am not the artist, and once I interview them, they're going to be able to dig deeper in this. But this is some very cool things to be excited about. So another card, Be Your Own Bank. I believe this is the first titled card we have of this. This is the Bitco artist. We've featured him a few times in the past. These are ultra rare categories, again, out of 500. We've got the halving. So this is a new take on the halving card. We've got this samurai style ninja slashing through a Bitcoin miner with the Bitcoins flying out everywhere.
yep. I felt the halving, that's for sure. as a miner.
Got the Bitcoin moon there. I like that ninja samurai guy. Lightning network. So we've got a lightning dragon. We've got a lightning symbol, a Bitcoin guy on top of it. This is also Bitco Yanowski. Out of 500. And lastly, we've got another Bitco proof of work card. So some Bitcoin blocks out there. It's got the POW hat on. And that's it. So
Very cool.
exciting.
All new art. It's so
Yeah, all
exciting.
new art. The ultra rare category grew a little bit. I think, again, so these are the thousands. This is the least rare, or the lowest, if you will. There's only 4 of these, and then jumping up to these, there's 500. So pretty sweet, man.
Yeah.
Excited for those. Let me stop that. And
And I
then
think there was if there's also a 101, I think, as well as the
that's
public
true.
subscriber key.
Yes, there
Yeah.
are There are one of ones. I may or may not be able to show those off at a future
Right.
time, but yeah, we've got one of ones. We've got the POW cards or POW cards, epic cards, legendary, some exciting stuff. So
Yep.
I think that wraps it up, man. Thanks, Jordy. Thanks for
Awesome.
taking the time to
Awesome.
sit down
Appreciate
with
it.
me. Love seeing your cards. Love hearing your story, and
Yeah.
look forward to talking again soon, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Let's do it again soon.
All right, man. Sweet.
All right.
Peace.
Take care.